Wow. That was the squirrel, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah, the rides are definitely underway, and I am definitely late, as usual. And I've heard that this traffic circle is reopened again. Let's see how reopened it is. Boy, it's nice to see some real pavement in here now. They even went all out and used real asphalt. Ooh, Cuban! He's either letting us go or I scared him and he stopped. Geez, maybe it's a good thing my GoPro can't pick up the fucking audio from this. Yeah. Heavily censored YouTube videos. This is the ride we took down to Alma, but here's a song to listen to instead. Yeah, this little section was in need of this pave too. Yeah. I noticed last year his scarecrow was Donald Trump too. See, you stick your sail out on the left side and it hooks the wind and drags you right through the turn. One of you guys, whenever you gas it, I can smell the fuel. Michelle's going to tell you your bike stinks. Now, yeah, I'm quite a ways back here because the Honda pulled in. So this is a good test here. I can still hear you guys good. When I go riding with Tracy there, I'm going to have to get a set of rabbit ears on it. I'll be able to talk to her and listen to Coronation Street on CBC. You know, the more I think about my Cardos not working right together, the more I think a factory reset might help them. Because they come right out of the box, they're already paired together because they're sold as a set. And I never changed that. I just always left them together. So, I mean, maybe there's something fucked up there. Well, that's kind of like what it was with mine. You know, these are brand new communicators. They do all kinds of fancy new things. So as soon as I get them out of the box, I look into, you know, they say hook it up to this program to check the firmware. I hook up. It says, okay, here's your firmware update, and here's what you need to do. Update the firmware, take the instruction manual that came with the units, and throw it in the garbage. And, like, download this new instruction manual because everything has changed. The first firmware that these came with, they didn't even work with the Cardo Connect app. They worked with an older version of the app, so when they got the firmware update, they got rid of everything. Worst thing is, if I want to try them again, if I want to test them, I'm going to have to get Tracy to wear a helmet driving her car because she's pretty well done for the year, I think. Happy and waving, but in the same moment they're like, please don't crash into us.
Well, that's what I said. Look at these, wait till these people realize how much copper's in these cars and they're going to start disappearing.
hard to make the switch back, eh? Oh, look at him go! Yeah. I wish we could hear what Michelle was saying right now, just to see what he thinks. Well, hopefully as we head inland a little bit, it'll start to warm up again. It sucks when it's nice and sunny and warm in Alma, and then you get up in here and it's cloudy. Yeah, there's things you miss either way, eh? That's one nice thing about the sport touring bikes, though. They're not tuned for huge power, so they try and make up for a bit of that with bigger displacement, say like the 13 and 1400s. Uh, 45 right now. Yeah, mine is down one tooth on the front, but I can't remember if he's down one and up on the back, or... Yeah, I've never had a chance to ask him now what he's revving at any given speed. Yeah, see, I'm only showing 110. So that's one thing he was thinking about, was getting a speedo healer like mine. Because I said, you know, you can get used to what your speedometer says. Like, you can look down right now and see 120, 130 and know what speed you're really going. But you're putting a lot of extra miles on your bike for no reason. And again, that doesn't really mean much to you, but if the day ever comes you want to sell it, it don't matter what you say to the potential buyer, they don't give a shit. Like, the guys up home were all worked up about that with the shelters being closed and all that. That is just on paper. Like, it's a technicality. Yeah, they put that out there to the public to say, look, we tried. Because I said, just think about it this way. I said, we go out with like 20, 30 bikes at a time, and we all hang out together at Tim Hortons. And I said, the cops drive by us to go through the drive-thru, and they don't give a shit. I was like, nobody enforces this stuff. Do you really think off-road enforcement officers are going to go and try and enforce that? Yeah, I've got like another 50 kilometers comfortably, I'm sure.
Yeah, let's take a left and go through north and then from there. Okay.
If I've got 40 or 50 left, then Michelle most likely does too, so. Yeah, I don't know what the Toyota dealer's cooking, but it smells good. Navigating St. John, always fun. I don't think I've ever got to see it from this angle. See a sign for Gagetown, and in my head I'm like, wait a minute, we're in St. John, why are we heading towards Gagetown? That doesn't make any sense, but we have been moving along for quite a while here. Yeah, this is the strangest looking sunny day I've seen in a while. It's not a bad little road through here. Almost reminds you of some parts of Nova Scotia. Could turn to a dirt road after the bridge. Sometimes I'll put up dead end signs for that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna slow down a little bit anyway, just so I'm not pissing blood here. We're heading downhill, that's a good sign. Yeah, water tends to be at the bottom. Yeah, that's why I said you'll have to go on the fucking temporary bridge tour now. Take a picture of what might have been.
Really?
Maybe we'll make a fire while we're here and warm up a bit.
There you go. You want to warm up again? I had to turn the grips off. I was so fucking, my hands were so hot.
Alright, so one bridge is a bust. They couldn't have got rid of all of them. You can get right down here and have it in the background. Yeah! Take my fucking ZX-10R down here.
Yeah. Well, you can see where I brought Michelle last time.
Oh, saw that tree down. You can't get the bridge in the background.
I know! I figured I'd let you go first.
Here, Vinny, if you're not scared of a little sand. Ooh, she's sinky though. Fuck, if I could find a rock, I could... Can you guys even see where I am? Look over your shoulder, Jake. Fuck, if I could find something to set my kickstand on, I could stand it here. This might not have been such a good idea. We're gonna use this little ledge right here to help. Up, down, back up again, back down again. There. Yeah, there we go. I wonder, will it stand?
Just picture John down there. He's trying to turn around.
Well, this worked out great. This is a nice spot. I found like the one spot that could hold up a bike. Let me know if you need help with it, Vinny. I'll bring you a little rock or something to stand it on. I did a little bit of spinning at the bottom. Whew, a little muddy. Oh, jeez. Speaking of Ricky Carmichael, a little too greasy. That's all I hear is him laughing. It is down by. It's all sandy and muddy and.
Yeah, no, that's true.
All I hear is giggling. Might have just tweaked them. You might just have to loosen them up a bit. We can even probably adjust them here if they're just out of their usual spot. Yeah, that's how we get rid of chicken strips.
If you can leave that bike in the mud, eh?
I guess that's like chicken strips with dipping sauce.
Okay, take a picture. Take a picture of Vinnie's an animal.
And I fucking do it again.
Oh yeah, totally worth it.
That's all, man.
So that concludes Le Tour de Bridge. Now you say your dirt bike isn't running too well, or not running at all, or... Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, same as mine. Mine only had kickstart in certain markets, not ours, in other words. It has a place for the kickstart, and you can go to Kawasaki and buy all OEM parts to add it in. But it costs, like, you know, after you're done buying the parts from Kawasaki, you're in for about fucking $200-300. If I was more serious about, you know, going in the woods with it and this and that, I'd probably invest in it, though. Good to have. That was that Gary we just came through? Yeah. I think my cousin used to live out there. If we can have a little bit of sun for the ride home, that wouldn't be too bad. Those fucking old military Silverados, eh? They will not let them go. Leave a big mud streak right through the turn. Yeah, fuck, every time I came up to Fredericton before, I never used to take this road, but after I discovered it, this is pretty well the go-to now. This little section right at the end is about the worst of the road. That's always a fun exit. One of the first longer rides of the year I did was up through here with Troy to see Owen this year. It's terrible because here we are now, it's cold again coming through here at the end of the year, and it feels like it was just yesterday. Oh yeah. Well, that's good because my ZX-12 didn't. Unless it was like nighttime, you couldn't really see which fucking direction I was turning or stopping, or all aftermarket junk that I had on it, though. That's why. As soon as I switch the camera back on, he's probably all done. If he mentions it after, just tell him I didn't want to loop it. Everybody taking off, and I'm like, oh, okay. Last time I did this, I went home in a trailer.